Beautiful people all around the world. Whew! It is a beautiful day. I hope that you are having a blessed day. And if no one has told you this yet so far today, know that you are beautiful, okay? And the creator of this universe, Elohim, fearfully and wonderfully made you. Seriously. Understand that, okay? All praise be to Jesus Christ. Now, in this video, which I greatly appreciate that you clicked on, we are going to be talking about this swift transition towards the ISO 20022 compliance standards and its relation towards these central bank digital currencies. We got a lot to talk about. So, let's get into the video. The Moneypot channel is a library of educational content created from a biblical perspective. The content provided here on the Moneypot is designed to improve viewers' knowledge of world economics and events, cryptocurrency, and much more. Please note that the information provided here on the Moneypot is not considered financial advice. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video to hear about some of the cryptocurrencies that are compliant with these ISO 20022 messaging standards. Okay? You're not going to want to miss out on this. Let's get the party started, okay? We see Binance announcing this to their customers that there's going to be a change that is going to affect Binance services. And this is in direct relation to the swift transition towards the ISO 20022 messaging standards. We see that Binance's banking partner is no longer able to process SWIFT fiat USD transactions for individuals of less than $100,000 as of February 1st. They say that they're looking for a new partner to avoid any interruptions of services, but you are going to need to find an alternative solution if you're not moving more than $100,000 USD after February 1st. Very interesting. This is mainly for ACH transactions and wire transfers. They say you can still use credit or debit cards, but those wire transfers, those ACH transfers, are not going to be able to be supported. I believe that we're going to continue to see this in the financial industry. Organizations slowly making this shift towards the ISO 20022 standards, and subsequently people not being able to utilize the services that were traditionally there. The SWIFT is moving towards a blockchain-based technology, which we're going to talk about here throughout this video. Let's jump into it. So we are slowly seeing the adoption towards a transition in SWIFT's networking system. And this adoption is towards the ISO 20022 compliance standards. Really? Blockchain, okay? Now let's talk about what is the ISO 20022 messaging system that all financial institutions are eventually going to move towards. And let's get an understanding of it and how it is going to affect cross-border payments and really how financial institutions send their financial messages through the SWIFT banking network. So what is ISO 20022? It is an open global standard for financial information. It provides consistent, rich, and structured data that can be used for every kind of financial business transaction. Hence why I said all financial institutions will be moving to this eventually. Starting in March of 2023, the way the SWIFT community exchanges payments messages will be transformed with ISO 20022. This will unlock huge opportunities for financial institutions, such as boosting operational efficiency, enhancing customer experience, and enabling innovative new services. A global and open standard, ISO 20022 creates a common language for payments worldwide, and its higher quality data means better payments for all, whether you're adopting ISO 20022 as from the start of the migration period or not. Learn more about the mandatory actions you need to perform before March of 2023. So we see it's going to be unlocking huge opportunities for financial institutions, boosting operational efficiency, and enhancing the customer experience. Very interesting, and these are just some of the benefits of blockchain technology. Let's take a look at this video that SWIFT has on their website.
Payments are entering a new era with ISO 20022, the new language for domestic payments and correspondent banking. And corporate customers are set to benefit thanks to the advanced reconciliation and treasury opportunities the new standard makes possible. Let's take an example. Coffee Co. is a boutique importer, roaster, and distributor of coffee beans based in London. Coffee Co.'s supplier in Indonesia has asked to be paid in US dollars to its local account. Coffee Co. is happy to do this, and to make life easier, has agreed with its supplier to aggregate multiple invoices into a single payment. The batch of invoices to be paid includes one invoice that is not correct and needs adjustment, and a credit note from a previous transaction that needs to be reconciled. Coffee Co. would like to present all this information in a single instruction, with a single payment setting the entire net amount outstanding. Using today's MT standard, they would not be able to do that. There is not enough room in the remittance field to describe all that is needed in a structured way that can be automatically processed. With an ISO20022 based instruction, though Coffee Co. can pay all outstanding invoices, apply a credit note and contest a line item on an invoice. A single payment can describe multiple rich and structured elements, including dedicated fields to differentiate between commercial invoices, credit notes, and invoices that need adjustment. Declare local purpose codes required to report to the Indonesian regulator. Uniquely identify invoices in the buyer's ERP for easier reconciliation, and, in cases of dispute, the amount to be adjusted and reason for adjustment. All parties in the payment chain know exactly what is being paid and settled, and there is no need for a single phone call or email. All this information can be reconciled and immediately posted to Coffee Co. and its supplier's ERP system, significantly driving supply chain and working capital efficiency. Corporates are ready, and with the adoption of ISO 20022 in correspondent banking and all major reserve currencies, end-to-end payments will be rich and structured, enabling the next generation of treasury services and a new era for corporate payments. ISO 20022. Quality data means quality payments.
Are you liking this video?
You like that?
Well, make sure you like the video and drop a comment on when you think these ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies are going to go to the moon, dadgummit. This shift is going to be massive. This is a total restructuring of the current financial messaging system that these major financial institutions and these central banks around the world are using. And I believe that this is going to lead the way for the implementation of central bank digital currencies. These digital currencies that are going to come from subsequent ISO 20022 transition that we are seeing first in the financial realm. Now, it's important for us as individuals to understand which cryptocurrencies are going to benefit from this transition towards the ISO 20022 standards. And we look here on Altcoin Investor, 7 cryptocurrencies that are recognized as ISO 20022 compliant. We see Quant, Ripple, Stellar, Headera, IOTA, XDC Network, and ALGORAND. Per Altcoin Investor, these are the ISO 20022 compliant cryptocurrencies. Look at this image here and just take a screenshot of this, okay? Get an understanding of it and see how this is going to be the new financial system powered by blockchain technology in these cryptocurrencies. So let's talk about this image and just the interconnectedness of all these cryptocurrencies and these blockchains and how they will be building a new financial system. So we see this black line running throughout with Ripple being connected to Stellar, Quant, Headera, IOTA, XDC, ALGORAND. They're all connected. And we see some major institutions and financial companies being listed here. JP Morgan Chase and Company, one of the largest banks in the world. IBM, one of the biggest service providers for businesses and their technologies. And we got Accenture, one of the major consulting firms in the world. So we see how they're all connected. And then we see in the bottom right, the central bank digital currencies and how they are connected as well. So as we continue along here in 2023, it'll be interesting to see the development of this graphic and how the new financial system is being laid out in front of our eyes. I believe that these central bank digital currencies are going to be built on the distributed ledger technology that is seen in various cryptocurrencies. And these top governments and economies, they could go out and make their own blockchains, but they could also just build on existing ones who already have, the capabilities to provide the services that they need. So I hope that you were able to find this video informational and beneficial to your perspective on, cryptocurrency, on central bank digital currencies, and what this ISO 20022 transition is going to look like. Everything happens high level first, and then it gets trickled down to us individuals. As we see many major financial institutions and central banks move towards these ISO 20022 compliance standards, we are slowly going to see the implementation of central bank digital currencies into our economies. And you guys know how I feel about these CBDCs. They're going to restrict our purchasing power. So I hope that you're able to find this video informational and beneficial to your perspective. Like, dislike, share, subscribe, do what you do, but I appreciate you. And until next video, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay prayed up. Peace.